Akademiks, can't ride no wave.
Now, that didn't end there. And I didn't know, I guess this was the thing. So Jason Lee, if you guys don't know, owner of Hollywood Unlocked, he's now a politician in Stockton, California. He was accused of some things in, you know, he's like one of the mayors or something of Stockton, California. He recently spoke out about Joe Budden criticizing him. And he has some really scathing remarks about Joe Budden. And Joe did respond as well. So let me just go to what Jason Lee first said about Joe Budden. And let me see if I can find it. So, hold on. Am I tripping? Jason Lee. Because he said something recently. Jason Lee. Oh. Yeah, Joe is really popular. I can't find other people clips against him. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is, I think. I have to find it on YouTube. January 13. Or maybe it was this. No, it said Joe Budden. Oh, right here. This was it.
I'm not done, though, with you, Joe Budden, you fat neck, sloppy bottom. Looked at the news, and we've seen him over the years take on people. He's a big old punk, and the only reason why he comes for me is because I'm gay, and that's what these queens do. Wait, hold on. Only women, because that's what typically, I'm saying.
Allegedly.
Straight men who are struggling with their sexuality do. I know there's been lots of rumors about you being an undercover punk. You know what I mean? You only fight with women and you only fight with gays. But you met your match because all you're going to do is go on your show with all your little fat co-hosts. And this is not for Mark because Mark is, there's one person whose head so far, his teeth are on your teeth. And
oh, shit. Let me play it then. Oh, shit. I guess this was it. Nigga was going in on Joe.
And I gave this white throat troglodyte a reading that I'm sure he got. Take a look at this video.
Just here winding down my vacation with an illustrious facial and Botox treatment because, you know, y'all been trying to get me to crack. But one thing I never do is crack under pressure. And one thing a diamond, I'm talking.
He's had them big old lips.
Sleepwalking
He's had them big old lips around mics. I'm not saying Michaels. I said Mike's, as in Mike's. He's a podcaster. And I got into this thing with a podcaster because he had a lot to say. For those of you who may have missed it, this is what Joe Budden said on his show when he thought that I did something wrong. Take a look.
Jason Lee. Now, let me tell you something, Jason Lee. This is why I don't f with you. But we squashed our shit, but this is why I don't f with you. I've been on Hollywood Unlocked ever since the story is broken. I ain't seen a peep. I'm just waiting for you to post your shit.
You want him to unlock his own shit?
Yeah. Unlock that shit. You can't take the money from the risk and litigation fund to wilding out so they could do a May event in the town. And then he went to City Hall and doubled down. Jason Lee. Man, what do you think about this? As someone who used to work with him and has a close understanding, like inside source, like a source for this. Like as someone that has inside knowledge of his inner workings and the business infrastructure over there at Hollywood, how do you feel about this? Man? As someone that's worked closely with Jason Lee for 10 years.
Well, 4.
Which is 10. How do you feel about this? Mel always looked like the lights just got cut on when somebody asked that question. Mel, are you awake, girl?
I am. I don't even know how to respond because I'm just.
You just came from that black journalist. From that black journalist of Canada and Cleveland conference with Rebecca.
Where Maria Sharapova.
What the f is going on in here?
I just heard it for the first time, so I'm like processing what they just said, and I'm just like, I don't know how to respond.
He's not gonna get at you if you comment. That's what you concerned. We will fry him up.
I'm not concerned about that. I don't know. I'm just processing what I was just told.
He took $50,000 and paid Wildin' Out so they could continue, so they won't cancel the show in Stockton
from the risk and litigation fund.
That's it. What do you feel about that?
Risk and litigation sound like the last place you should take. Niggas need this. It's risky.
And then obviously now it's been cleared up. So I posted that and I had some of my friends share it across their platforms. We put it on Hollywood Unlocked and I put it everywhere because I want to make sure that in case he was busy his dog, that he could take a break to hear the message. We all know that Joe moves to the beat of his own drum unless he's beating a woman down the stairs, but that's only when they're pregnant. We've looked at the news and we've seen him over the years take on people. He's a big old punk. And the only reason why he comes for me is because I'm gay, and that's what these queens do. Wait, hold on. Let me give you one more thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's for you, Joseph. And you know what? Here's the deal. I don't know what you use your mouth for. Although if you ask people in Jersey, there's a lot of rumors. Keep my name out of it because my name has been in your mouth. I had to catch myself because I am still the vice mayor. But honestly, that me being vice mayor is not going to stop me from telling you what I think. You only fight with women and you only beat on women because that's what typically, I'm going to say,
allegedly,
straight men who are struggling with their do. I know there's been lots of rumors about you being an undercover punk. And you know what? Now your skirt's starting to show. You know what I mean? You only fight with women and you only fight with gays. But you met your match because all you're going to do is go on your show with all your little fat co-hosts. And this is not for Mark because Mark is fit. By the way, Mark, I love you on the show and I love Mona on the show. And I love some of the other people who are rational. There's one person whose head's so far up your his teeth are on your teeth, and I don't know his name because he's a nobody, but I think he said something to Melissa like, oh, he ain't gonna come for you because I'm gonna protect you. What you gonna do, you fat slob? You ain't nothing but a fill-in. You are an extra at best, and when Joe gets done with you, you're gonna be gone. He didn't pay Rory and Mal. That's why they had to leave and go get their own gig. You're a loser too. And you know what? When losers sit with other losers, you deserve everything you get. And I'm going to tell you right now, any of you on that Joe Budden podcast, any of your teeth slip and I get it, baby, I'm going to go ahead and get into it because you know what? Guilty by association. You sit with a loser, you lose. And it's time to cut your losses because I'm going to cut mine.
Okay, well, Joe responded to that.
I don't even know how to transition from that. Word at all. Who else I need to talk? There's a few niggas I've been needing to talk to. I just been letting it linger for a little bit.
Do another one.
Do another one?
Yeah.
Who?
Whoever on your mind.
You got a little mental list? I have a list. But on my list, because I'm so good-hearted, I try not to really talk about people that I know for a fact hate themselves. Because there's nothing that I can say or do. The job is done already. Like, so I normally wouldn't talk to Corey Holcomb. I don't talk to Jason Lee because I know that's how he heals. He heals from engagement and being in close proximity to celebrities. And I'm a celebrity, so it's no point in wasting time to do that. I can't make niggas hate themselves more than they already do. Jason Lee has watched his brother die in his arms. His dad hates him because he sucked dick, and he's watched countless men go in and out of his mom's room as she was selling pussy to support him. There's nothing that Joe Budden can say to make Jason Lee hate himself any more than he already does. But prayers up to you, another one. I'm praying for all you niggas.
Yo, when did Joe get this mean?
I just had to get that out of the way. Sorry, but I mean, just a little pat.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, this is personal. This reminded me of me and Ruri. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I clowned Ruri so bad where I know that nigga was punching air in the room and he was like, yo, I'm about to show up to this nigga's house and drop something in the mailbox. Like, I remember that moment. I was clowning that nigga.
From engagement and being in close proximity to celebrities. And I'm a celebrity, so it's no point in wasting time to do that. I can't make niggas hate themselves more than they already do. Jason Lee has watched his brother die in his arms. His dad hates him because he sucked dick, and he's watched countless men go in and out of his mom's room as she was selling pussy to support him. There's nothing that Joe Budden can say to make Jason Lee hate himself any more than he already does. But prayers up to you, another one. I'm praying for all you niggas. I just had to get that out of the way. Sorry, but I mean, just a little pow. Let niggas know I did indeed hear what they had to say. And it's important because when you're going back and forth with gay niggas, really, like what do I look like? I can't go back and forth with a gay nigga as an ally and an advocate for that community.
It's true. Like, they keep saying that, ever since Lil Baby been ducking a fight, they're like, yo, Act, well, what about you and Saucy? And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, there was like no fear of saucy. It's like, I'm a Jamaican man. I can't be going back and forth or even rumbling with a homosexual. Like, me and a homosexual, like, no disrespect. Again, I respect and that community. I hope they flourish, but we can't do nothing physical, period. It ain't in the cards. Not with me. Feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really want to go back and forth, which I'm good. He's saying the same thing.
So, sorry, but I mean, just a little pow. Let niggas know I did indeed hear what they had to say. And it's important because when you're going back and forth with gay niggas, really, like what do I look like? I can't go back and forth with a gay nigga as an ally and an advocate for that community, offend some other people trying to diss one person. That's not in my heart. And I don't really speak like this because I believe in the power of words and karmic retribution, but sometimes some of these niggas deserve it, man. So that's going to be the end of that. And if it's not, then we'll get into that other tea out there about you being an old Niners fan.
What I mean?
You like Steve Young, boy. That's right. That's right. Old Niners fan. I ain't talking football. What you think? That tea don't come our way about the pay for play with the young boys out there? You know Steve Young. Y'all know Steve Young, one of the greatest Niners quarterbacks of all time, right?
I don't watch football.
Ah, got it.
Me either.
He was the quarterback right after Joe Montana, man. So, yeah, I mean, all is well out there, but peace and love. Peace and love.
You can't end that with peace and love.
Peace and love
It is
to
peace
everybody.
and love. Because I be chilling, man, but niggas.
Interesting. Well, wow. Well, damn. And some other developments. We're just going to keep it moving here, people. We're not going to slow up at all.